last November, I started speaking to this girl. I've never been someone who's ever been in a relationship. I've never had a girl feel a certain type of way about me romantically. And this was the first one. And the moment we met, things just kind of just clicked like that. We'd have the best of laughs, go out driving all the time, screaming in the car, blasting tunes. We'd talk to each other all the time, we'd FaceTime. It was good, it was good. And I thought the world of her, I honestly did. But I could tell there was something not quite right. I could tell that she wasn't really in the right state of mind sometimes. I could tell that she was kind of holding back and telling me something. She wasn't really in the right state of mind for anything, for like a relationship or anything like that. And that's kind of what pushed us away from each other, because she didn't really seem to be opening up to me, basically. At the time, it didn't really end on good terms. It was all pretty abrupt, it all just kind of came out of nowhere. But when we stopped talking to each other for like the first few days, I kind of just treated it as if, like, what have I got to be upset about? We spoke to each other for a couple of months. I mean, I thought the world of her, but it's not as if we're in a relationship for like years, you know? Like, I've not got a right to be like upset about this. But as I kept rejecting those thoughts at the time, it slowly caught up to me. And then it kind of just hit me one day. I was like, oh shit, I'm actually a bit heartbroken, I can't lie. Honestly, it was. This is the first girl I ever had that type of experience with before. Person I was ever really that opening to, like that, you know? It used to take a while for me to gain someone's trust. And then for the next couple of months, I was just in a terrible way. I really was. Nothing really made me happy. She would always just be playing on my mind all the time. I'd kind of just be like going out carrying on with life as if nothing happened, but up here, like, I was just gone, you know? Like, even just someone asking me, are you okay? And I'd just be like that. I'd just want to start crying, honestly. It was bad. And I would used to overthink everything, down to the smallest detail. I would take everything to heart, every quote I'd hear, every bit of advice, try to help me through these times, and it would just make me think to myself, am I ever going to be happy again? Why am I doing these things and I'm not getting any joy out of them? Am I relying too much on my friends for my own happiness? Am I a good friend? Am I a bad friend? And then especially with the situation with this girl, I felt very useless. I didn't feel like I was helping at all in the situation when we were basically stopped speaking to each other. I just kept blaming myself for everything because I felt like I couldn't help her. And when I feel like I can't help someone, trying to accept that is, it's fucking brutal, man. Honestly, it is. It's a tough pill to swallow. I remember I'd just get back home, she would just be on my mind, I'd still have her saved chats and saved photos, I'd just look through them, I would just listen to songs that remind me of her. It wasn't good, man, it wasn't good. I had to get rid of social media for a while as well, because some of the posts would just remind me of her. But I remember going on TikTok one day, and I've talked about it before, it's one of those like sad TikToks that talk about how much you miss someone, basically, how this girl really affected someone. And I just looked at the comments and I honestly just felt heartbroken reading some of the people's experiences in there. And that kind of triggered somewhat change in mindset. I felt like I had to go out and help these people. And I'm a people person. Deep down, I'm a people person. I like to talk to people. I like to have deep conversations with people, I really do. I'd like to understand what's going on in their mind and try and help someone as best I can. That's what gets me the best feeling in this world, is knowing that I can help someone, even if it's just helping that one person. So then I started making these self-improvement videos. It was mainly for myself to begin with, because I was thinking more, if I'm gonna help these people, I need to figure out how to help myself. Things that I was doing at the time weren't. I need to find a way to make myself happy again. So I started making the self-improvement videos. I started going out on daily walks. I had a focus in mind. I was driven. I was consistent with this for the most part, and I still have been. I'm very proud that I am. And to begin with, for like the first couple of months doing this, I still had these thoughts of self-doubt. I still had these thoughts about my uncertainty of my place in this universe, my own happiness. And the thing some of these people don't tell you is that it can take a long time to truly get back on track again. And it felt like it was going to be that way for me, because most of the time I'd go at my daily walks, I just wouldn't feel motivated for it at all, and I'd just have a lot of negative thoughts going on in my mind. But it helped me become more productive, and the more that I kept doing it, the more those thoughts just kind of faded away over time, because I was doing the things that were actually helping me improve myself. And now it's gotten to the case where when I go out on these walks, I'm productive as hell. I'm thinking about the videos that I'm trying to make. I'm thinking about the gym session I'm going to have. I'm planning my day ahead. It helps you get in the right mindset. I've started spending more time by myself because I felt like I was relying too much on other people's happiness. And I honestly do think I was. I was someone who never enjoyed their own company at all. And I feel like that's why I was craving so much for that lust for love, you know. And that was one of my biggest downfalls. And I started getting addicted to dating apps because of it. I did meet a couple of other people on there as well. And things on there didn't end so good as well. But I was still in a better state of mind than I was at the start of this year because I was more focused on other things going on, and then whenever I felt like I was getting that feeling that I was craving for love again, I just knew that what I was doing was wrong, that I shouldn't have got into a relationship, I shouldn't have started speaking to that person. Honestly, spending time with yourself really does help discover who you are. It really does help reevaluate who you are as a person, your values, your interests, your hobbies, things that make you smile. So honestly, if you can and you feel like you're relying too much on others, just take the time yourself, take a couple of months to yourself. I don't mean completely cut out everyone. You can obviously go out and enjoy your time with your friends and your loved ones. You don't need to cut out everything, but just try and learn to enjoy your own company. Try and go out and do things more by yourself. Going out on walks, going to the gym more by yourself. Maybe going to see a film. Work on your future goals. Sometimes you have to be lonely. Sometimes you just need to appreciate what you've got. And for me, it was more of a choice. I could have went out with my friends all the time and just avoid the problems, go out, get pissed all the time, but I knew that just wasn't for me. I knew my friends could see that in me as well. So I'm honestly so grateful for the decisions that I've made this year. And I've not always made the right decisions. I've let some people back into my life that deep down I know I shouldn't have. I maybe cut them out a bit too late. I did make some mistakes, but I don't regret anything. I do not regret anything at all, because I'm happy the way things have turned out, and I'm still learning each and every day, and I'm now focusing on helping you guys, because that is my dream. My dream is to be a content creator, making these videos, making the videos I actually do enjoy. Maybe start making gym videos again, doing some daily vlogs, but that is ultimately how I learned to find myself again. It honestly just came down to spending quality time by myself, learning what makes me happy, having a goal in mind, something that helps me drive towards something better. Doing it not just for my future self, but hopefully my future partner, future family, to make my parents proud, and most importantly, to set an example for you guys. I'm sorry if this was just a bit of a rambling session, but this is what really did help me find myself again. It will take longer for some than others, but a quote that I'll always remember from Better Call Saul is from Mike Ehrmantraut, and he's talking to Saul in the car, and he tells him, he's like, one day you're gonna wake up, have a shower, eat your breakfast, brush your teeth, get ready for the day, and then you'll realise to yourself, you hadn't even thought about it. And that's when you know you can move on. Right man, that's it for today. If any of you did watch till the end, I appreciate you a lot. If any of you want to follow any social medias, links are down below. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. Much love. Peace.